Good morning. Hello, welcome to a weekly vlog. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for the love on last week's weekly vlog, because like I mentioned, I haven't vlogged at home in like a while really. I've not had like a really regular routine just throughout the last few months, throughout summer really at all. So I was like a bit apprehensive because I was like, I just don't know what I'm going to film slash what I'm going to say. Put these lights on, shall we? This is giving throwback. But yeah, I want to thank you for the love on that. And I also want to say hello, welcome to a brand new vlog, welcome to a new week. I have actually just got back from being in Ibiza. So if you haven't seen the last vlog that went up, I actually got back pretty early this morning. It was actually super ideal. I spoke last week about how we flew from Leeds, so easy peasy, pretty good, wasn't a big fan. I've just been sorting my life out and I have a whole week, actually I have a whole 2 weeks at home, and I really just want to put some like healthy habits into place. I think that's maybe going to be like not the aim of my week, but definitely like I just want to focus this week on like running again. I really want to start jogging, eating good food, catching up with people I haven't seen in a while, reading. Like I just want to have like a wholesome week. Also do still want to decorate for autumn, but I actually think I might do that next week. I'm clinging on to summer, guys. I thought I would just start the vlog now, say hello, welcome to the week. I hope you're having a good one. Let me know down in the comments below if you have gone back to school or uni or work. I know that actually so many of you guys that watch my videos are teachers. That is something that I have learned over the summer actually. So if you are starting back, good luck. I hope this week has been okay. I still feel as though, even though I've not been in education for about, oh god, 6 years, 5 years, September is like a fresh start. It's like first week of September, schools are going back. I'm like, yeah, time to get organised, time to shift into autumn. And like, at what point does that end? Will I be 45? And like, yes, the first week of September, fresh start. I feel like I probably will. But that's kind of where we're at. It's a brand new month. We're ready to go. Alrighty, now join me in the kitchen. I actually meant to show you my current snack obsession that I just had before I'm about to make dinner, but you know what, it's fine. And that is apple and Biscoff. I feel as though maybe this is a hidden gem, or maybe a lot of people have this, but I really got back into this snack when I was in Croatia. One of the girls on the boat was like, oh, I literally eat this every day, and I was like, wait, that slaps. That's such a good snack. Chop your apple up, dip it in the Biscoff. Same vibes actually with peanut butter. But I forgot to show you it, but I was gonna be like, oh my god, my favorite healthy snack right now. Is it healthy? If you've got any other slightly weird or wacky, healthy-ish snack recommendations, do let me know, because I do feel as though I actually probably shouldn't eat that amount of Biscoff every day. Anyway, the reason I've turned the camera on now is because I'm actually about to make dinner. Like I mentioned, this week's focus is definitely healthy habits, which means, of course, we've had a HelloFresh delivery. You guys definitely know by now, me and my family are big fans. We have used HelloFresh for years. We kind of switch it up a lot between when we're ordering it, how many people we're ordering it for, what we're ordering. That is one of my favorite things about these guys. Because my house is a bit of a revolving door, sometimes there's 2 of us in, sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 4, sometimes there's actually more than that as well. It shifts and varies like day by day, week by week, and HelloFresh is great for that. So this week we have ordered it for 3 people, because it is me and my mum and dad at home this week, and these 3 delicious recipes just arrived. I think I'm actually gonna go for, how are we pronouncing this, do you reckon? Gochujang mushroom stir fry. Stir fry is one of my favorite meals to cook and also to eat. You can get so much goodness in one meal and it doesn't take very long, which is one of my favorite things. I do also quite enjoy the fact that when I'm looking at selecting a meal, you can pick quick. I'm a bit of a lazy girl. By the time I cook dinner, I'm usually really hungry, and if the meal takes a long time, I simply get hungry. So this is what we're gonna be making tonight. Before we get started, my favorite part about working with HelloFresh on these vlog integrations is always the exclusive offer that they give for you guys. So if you guys click the QR code that is on screen here, or use the code 60Thompson, you will actually get 60% off your first box, 25% off your next 2 months, and free dessert for life. This is a pretty good deal. If you don't already use HelloFresh, this is the perfect time to try it. And now I'm gonna make dinner because I'm starving. Okay, let's get started. First things first is to crush the garlic, and if you don't have a garlic press, honestly, this will change your life. Like, it means you don't have to like finely chop anything up, all just done for you. Honestly, a game changer. I feel like I've spoken about this before, but just so good. Guys, we've actually also got new knives, which means everything is so much easier. It means I don't have to be like battling with the blunt knives that we used to own. If you guys don't know how HelloFresh works, it's basically a fresh food subscription service. So this is delivered right to your door in the perfect portion sizes. This is where we're at. We've got the mushrooms, the coleslaw, the green beans, and the sauce that I've actually just made, all frying away in this wok. And guys, I say it every single time, but I really wish you could smell it. We also do have the rice, which is nearly done. So the last step is to dish up the pak choy, which I have kind of chopped into like rough wedges. I actually really like this. It took me ages to discover what it was in Thai food that I really liked, and it's this. Pretty bloody happy with that. Oh my god, that sauce tastes amazing. Best part for me anyway is the peanuts sprinkled on the top. Now, bon appetit, we are ready to eat. And that rhymes, and I actually didn't intend it to, but this is my mushroom stir fry. Technically my gochujang mushroom stir fry. I'm so excited to try this. I've actually never had this HelloFresh meal before, so I'm gonna serve it up to my parents and I will report back. Meal has been consumed, and I actually can confirm that that went down very well. I actually really like anything with mushrooms in that's like mushroom flavored, which is a really good job because being veggie, it definitely helped. That was really nice. Definitely recommend trying that out if you have a HelloFresh subscription and you're looking for inspo for new recipes. I've never had that one before and I really enjoyed it. If you don't have a HelloFresh subscription though, don't forget to use my link that is going to be the top line in the description. The code is 60 Thompson and that gets you this incredible discount and deal, as I already mentioned. This is valid for a limited time, so definitely check this out now if you are interested. The QR code is on screen, so you can just click here. Other than that though, I'm gonna go and crack back on with my to-do list. I do have some things I need to get done this evening, so we're gonna go back to do a little bit of work, get the laptop out, but I just wanted to show you what I had for dinner this evening. I'm trying to be a bit healthier, trying to give my body kind of what it needs after being in Ibiza.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet.
Hello, it is Tuesday. I'm currently on a dog walk with my mum and the dog. So my morning this morning, I actually went for a run pretty much as soon as I got up, which I have been meaning to try to get back into for a good couple of weeks. Today I was like, right, we're starting fresh, getting in a good routine for a couple of weeks. So I did go for a little 4K jog. I'm not gonna lie, it was really painful because I have not been running for a good couple months, and I've been trying to keep my fitness up with other things like walking and swimming, but honestly I haven't really. Yeah, anyway, I'm out on a dog walk right now. It's actually very warm, even though it looks like it wouldn't be. But yeah, I thought I would just say hello. It's Tuesday. It's not really the morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, I'm introducing the vlog. I haven't started the vlog yet. Basically, a productive start to the day, and I have come for a little walk to break up my hours of staring at my laptop screen. Good. Oh yeah, look at how good the dog looks. Spotty, where's it from, Mum? Cocoa Pop? Oh yeah, it's strawberries and cream.
We love this one, don't we?
Summery. Help me pick an outfit. I'm gonna wear the same thing that I wore last Tuesday for dinner, quite potentially, if I can find it. I actually can't. Where is that white blouse? Okay, so I found the blouse. We have got it all good. And now, guys, I don't know why this camera's just completely stopped focusing. I'm so sorry about that. I do notice it a lot when I'm editing as well. I am about to head to Meadowhall for the evening to meet my friend Liv for dinner. Liv Burks, who you guys have definitely seen before. Met in Australia, and we haven't had a catch up in a while, so I'm gonna go to Zizi's, have a little evening meal, and then head back. Sheffield is kind of like in the middle of where we both live, so that was why I wanted this top, and now we're gonna go. So, I was gonna walk to the train station, and then I didn't really leave myself enough time to walk to the train station, so now here I am in the car, getting a lift. And I am very grateful.
Tis me again.
Tis you again in the car, again. I feel like it just looks like you've got yourself a new car.
Yeah, it's not really mine.
This is actually my dad's car.
I don't have one.
No, you share this car, and my car, and Harry's car.
I've got three.
3 cars between 4. I think we've had this conversation before.
It's really confusing when I put it in a car park and then I go do my shopping and I come back and I think, I don't know which car I'm looking for.
Yeah, but when I got off the plane at Leeds yesterday, I was telling my mum, Erin and I just could not remember where we parked, and we didn't take a photo of it. And also, we parked up at like 3:50 in the morning, so I was just not, brain was not engaged. Left the car, and we got back and we were walking around, we were on the complete wrong side of the car park for a good 10 minutes. I was like, oh my god, my car's not here. My car's not here. We didn't even consider that we just hadn't parked in that car park. Anyway.
Always take a photo.
Yeah, luckily my phone actually does the thing where it's like most recently parked. Yeah, I forgot about that. But we found it in the end, it was all good. But I'm about to head on the train to Meadowhall. It's actually a direct train from Beverley, which is pretty good. And I can't even remember, I think I did go to Meadowhall at Christmas actually to meet Liv. that was the last time I went, because it is.
Here at Christmas. Are you sure?
Yeah, I was here at Christmas. Yeah, like a week after I got back from travelling, I'm pretty sure I went, because I was looking for some Lightning McQueen Crocs for Harry in the Croc shop. That was the last time I went to Meadowhall. I don't even know what will be open, but yeah.
I don't know what shops are there. It's Meadowhall for years.
There's a Hollister.
But it'll be shut, so.
Yeah, it'll be closed. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. What's left of me? My original train that I was on just randomly terminated in Hull, so now I'm on a completely different train to the one that I was meant to be on. I don't actually know what time this gets into Sheffield. I'm 99% sure it's going to Sheffield. I was just sitting on the other train with my headphones in, and then this guy came over and was like, this train terminates in Hull, and I was like, oh, it doesn't say that, and he was like, no, but we're not running it any further. So I was like, oh, that's really good. I got on another train. Luckily there was one just going. I think they'd actually held that train, so yeah, it worked out in the end, but I think I'm going to be late, but it's okay. Luckily I have this whole entire section to myself. Hello! Look who I'm with. This is a nice little reunion over a wine and a strawberry apple spritz. And it's also really noisy in here, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but I will show you. Very, yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, we got here. I don't know if you can really see, like around behind Liv. We weren't even sure we were going to get a table. The one in Hull simply is never like this, and obviously that's where I'm used to going. And I was like, wow, maybe we should have booked. Yeah. But luckily we have got a table, so I will show you the food when it arrives. But yeah. Okay, approximately 3 seconds after I filmed that last bit, the food arrived. So this looks so good. Also, I really like your top. It's a very nice top. Really? What a journey. What a journey. I am now back and I'm in the car. Tom has very kindly picked me up. It's also got a fresh trim. Looking good. You might have seen I briefly mentioned this on my Instagram story, but could somebody please tell me why? Every single time I get a Northern Rail train in the dark, it's filled with weird men. Honestly, you can't make it up. It happens every single time. I got on, the carriage was completely empty. Nobody else in the carriage. And this man gets on and he sits right next to me. And I was like, are you joking me? Are you actually joking? I had headphones in. I thought, I'm not even going to engage in conversation. If he wants to try to talk to me, I'm just going to pretend I can't hear him, because there is absolutely no need for him to be sat this close to me. Some people are just so bizarre. I also was like, maybe there's been a football match on, because he seemed kind of drunk. But then I was like, also, it's a Tuesday night and I don't think there have been, especially not getting on at Doncaster. I was like, well, you've not been at a football game.
Football night anyway.
But do you not think that if you'd have been with me, that wouldn't have happened? And does that not just make you so angry?
Yeah. Weird man.
Oh my gosh, I've just realised, with the glasses and the haircut, you look like old Tom / young Tom.
Younger.
Younger
It
Tom.
does make me look a bit younger. Maybe I should wear them more.
I think it's, I don't know if you want to look younger.
I feel like I'm looking old.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't know. But
All your greys?
I do need to wear them for late night driving. Just more for the hassle, you know.
I never see you wear your glasses anymore, actually.
Because I never wear them. Genuinely, I never wear them. But now it's starting to get darker on the night. I'll probably use them more.
Yeah, well, I do appreciate you picking me up.
Yeah, going back to obviously what Molly was saying, that's not it. If you're a guy, like, why? Be respectful of women.
I feel on a Northern Rail train, how many
Yeah.
respectful men are you getting? To be fair, you used to get that service to work every day. You've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, there's some characters.
There's some characters.
Yeah.
Not to generalise, I don't want to be awful, but also, like, it happens genuinely every time. So
Yeah.
we are going to go in,
But no, I'm sorry that you didn't feel safe. That's never good.
it's not good, is
Was
it?
there not any staff or anything?
No, it was dead. It was actually dead. And also the staff on the train were really unhelpful, because they were like, oh, this train's terminating in Hull. And I was like, okay, but my train ticket is to Beverley. And they were like, different train. I was like,
To be
okay.
fair, though, for the staff, that's not very nice if there's people on there that are...
No, it's not fair. Do you know what? I would hate to do that job. I'd actually hate to work that late service as well. I think if I was a young girl working for them, I wouldn't want to do that job. So credit to you and hats off to you if you actually work for one of the train companies. We're going to go in, but thank you for picking me up.
It's okay.
And do you like your haircut?
Thanks.
Fresh, trim. Hello everybody, it is now Thursday, it is the afternoon and I did not vlog yesterday, and that is because yesterday I was actually at a funeral. Not an ideal day. Like I mentioned last week, there's just been a lot going on and a lot of quite difficult things happening, not only in my life but in Tom's life. So this was with Tom and with Tom's family, so not my immediate family, but yeah, still just really sad. Kind of split the week in half, quite obviously. Monday and Tuesday and then the rest of the week, and I think whichever way you look at it, that was always going to be how this week was, and I wanted to bring it up and mention it because these are weekly vlogs. This is my actual week in my life, and some weeks are a lot harder than others and a lot more real than others. You know, this is real life, my day-to-day, and yeah, I kind of alluded to it last week. There's just been so much going on. And yeah, obviously yesterday was not an easy day, especially for Tom. So I was really just doing my best to be there for him and for his family. Anyway, today is Thursday. I've just had a smoothie. I've spent the day on my laptop working, and then this evening I'm actually going to an event in Leeds. Tom actually is coming with me to that. Yeah, it's certainly been a weird one, but he is coming with me this evening, and we are going over to Leeds. But before that, I'm gonna make some dinner, kind of like a early 4 p.m. dinner kind of situation, so that when we get to Leeds we can just head to this event that we're going to, because I don't think there'll be food. Yeah, I thought I would just pick you up and say hello, start the vlog now, explain why I didn't film yesterday, because I could have just glossed over it. I could have been like, I didn't film anything on Wednesday and now it's Thursday, but I also do feel as though I like to be honest with you guys, and that's what happened yesterday. It is another HelloFresh dinner. This time it is this one. Oh yeah, look at this one. This is a mango chutney and halloumi. So the halloumi is like roasted in mango chutney. Dal with some sweet potato. There's not that much in here because I did burn it a little bit, guys. And then onion, red lentils and korma paste with naan. And I'm very excited about this because it smells so good. Outfit of the night is, guys, first jumper of the season. This is like quite a summery jumper, to be fair, just because it's like very cropped and not very thick, but it's got very cute sleeves. It's from Glassons and I have paired it with my Glassons skirt. This is like a long, what's the material? Satin skirt. And I've tied my hair up for two reasons. It's raining, it's windy, and I'm trying not to use heat on it when I don't have to, and because it was like a bit curly but not kind of nice enough to leave down, a ponytail was the solution. I'm about to go and get the train. I'm debating if I need a jacket. I think I potentially do, which is miserable actually, because I do quite enjoy just not ever taking a coat, but it's fine. You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get. So I don't think I actually explained, guys, also this feels like the biggest throwback to be walking around Leeds in the dark vlogging. I feel like I'm 18. But basically, Tom and I have come into... No, thank you. We're okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a little bit early for freshers, but anyway, there seems to be a lot of students about. However, Tom and I are in Leeds for the opening of a bar called BCD, which made us laugh because to us a BCD is what you scuba dive with, and that really shows our vibe. But that stands for behind closed doors, and it is essentially an underground bar that's slogan and tagline is sex, rugs and funk and soul, as in sex, drugs and rock and roll. But yeah, very edgy, very cool. It's kind of like underground. I also feel as though that was the most potentially millennial description of anything ever, to say edgy. How would you describe it, Tom?
Different. It was like very, I don't know, to be fair, like, yeah, edgy, I guess. That is kind of...
No, but edgy's not the right word, is it?
Well, like...
It was graphic and everything is definitely kind of sexy vibes.
Vintage.
Yeah, vintage, yeah, definitely.
Had like
old decor.
Like little box TVs and phones, and then like the DJ was using
actual records, yeah,
like, with the records, which was cool.
But tonight was its launch party. If you are over 18 and you live in Leeds or you frequent Leeds regularly, definitely check it out. Very cool theming, very different theming, I will say. Yeah. Potential X rating on the theming in there, but also just good cocktails, good vibes, good music as well. Like, definitely think that'll be quite popular. And I was saying to Tom, quite unlike anywhere else in Leeds, I don't think I've been to like an underground secret bar. It's actually very Melbourne. Yeah,
it was very Melbourne.
Very Melbourne.
It was cool, I liked it.
But also very Manchester. If you're from Manchester or you've been to the one in Manchester, there is already one there. So I think it's just kind of moved to Leeds. We're now heading back to get the train. And I also forgot how sketchy walking through Leeds in the dark can feel. I'm like, paranoid I'm gonna get my camera nicked.
That'd be good, a little vlog taker.
Imagine they stole it. And they carried on vlogging. This way, train station. I think we might, yeah, let's go. Anyway, basically had a couple cocktails and now we're gonna get the train home, which is delightful for a Thursday. Back in my bedroom to end this vlog. I am back from Leeds. It is the next morning. I do feel as though this vlog has been a bit all over the place. It's like 1 minute I'm doing this, 1 minute I'm doing this. Obviously I mentioned the middle of the week was really just not the best. I've edited this vlog back already and I watched myself talking about that clip and I was like, I just do sound really insincere. So I really hope you know that that wasn't the intention. I feel like it's just a bizarre thing to say, but also the reason that I wanted to include it and the reason that I wanted to address it, like I mentioned, was because this is my day-to-day life and my day-to-day week, but also because there are so many other people that will be watching this that are going through similar things, that have maybe also been to a funeral this week or that have maybe also lost somebody recently, and it isn't something I speak about very often. And I think these vlogs are always a little bit of an attempt to reflect normal day-to-day life. Sadly, I think that regardless of everything else, there are sad things happening and there are difficult things happening, and I did touch on this last week and I touched on this earlier in the vlog, but I think you can make everything look quite rosy and quite shiny, especially on Instagram, and that is what I'm really trying to show the opposite side to on YouTube at the moment, because not everything is always great, particularly dealing with something like this, and also dealing with something like this when it's to do with like a partner rather than myself. This is new territory for me. I've barely been to any funerals for my own family, let alone for like a partner's family, and that is something that there is no guidebook for, there's no manual for. I had so many like anxious questions beforehand. I was reeling them off to my mum, like, what do I say, what do I do, what do I wear? Like, all of these things are things that you don't really think about until it happens to you. So just know that if you're watching this and you're going through something similar, I hope you're doing okay. It is a weird one to navigate. There is literally no manual. Yeah, basically I just hope that you're doing okay, and go easy on yourself. I feel like it's really hard to get caught up in, I should be feeling this, I should be doing this, I should be not focusing, not stressing, not, like, you know, all of these things. It's so easy to think, but I think just the moral of this vlog is go easy on yourself. And also, I have been really trying to implement some like healthy routines and healthy habits into my week this week, because I think it could have been quite easy to be like, carry on off the back of being in Ibiza. The week was a bit tricky, just like, you know, I really wanted to make a conscious effort to go for a jog, read my book, do things that were like consciously, I don't want to say mindful, also kind of mindfulness. I hope that came across. I hope that you're doing okay. Yeah, if you have got to the end of the vlog, thank you so much for watching me witter on for about 25 minutes. Do subscribe if you're new, all of that jazz, and look after yourself. Have a good weekend, whatever you're up to, and I shall see you guys on my channel on Tuesday. Bye guys.